Alright guys, welcome to week 1 of the BBL with Electric, Machine, the Amazing, etc. We're playing against CherryManCake and that team, whose name I do not remember. Might have involved the name of a US state. I think, no, Philadelphia something, I think it was. Let me just pull it up. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I hope you guys watched the drop breakdown with Keith. I'm sure anyone who has is incredibly well versed with the details of my team and exactly the role that every single Pokemon is supposed to fulfill. So the opposing team is MEWTWO, Zeraora, Gliscor, Vaporeon, Klefki, Gengar, Zarude, Slurpuff, Druddigon, Shuckle, Torracat, and Marshtomp. It's the Philadelphia Melmetals. The Philadelphia Melmetals. I don't know what necessarily if there's a sporting team that's referencing or if they're just from Philadelphia. The only thing I know about Philly is the cheese dogs, right? That's what Philly cheese dog? I think that's what it's called. The Philly cheese something. That's quite nice. What on earth? Okay, something has happened here. Well, I just need to type this one. Yeah, cheesesteak, Philly cheesesteak. I'm pretty sure it's Philly. I went there, and I'm pretty sure I had one while I was there. Anyways, so yeah, that's a very interesting matchup in terms of like the speed tiers, because they have Zeraora and Mewtwo are faster than my entire team, but then these like Starmie Arceus have the jump on Gengar, and then like Healers, Terrakion have the jump on Zarude, and then Volcarona, and honestly, kind of Drapion and kind of like realistically ORICORIO and maybe Dialga have the jump on Gliscor, Torracat, etc. So like the speed tier matchup is certainly pretty interesting. They might bring webs. So the team consists of Harold Holt, first one on the team. It's got Stealth Rock, it's Draco, Flash Cannon, and Ice Beam with the modest nature. Should Oko, I got a good bit of speed as well. It should Oko Gliscor. I have Trouble Berry so that I can hopefully like stay in and take a hit from Mewtwo and do back damage to it. If Slurpuff is a belly drum set, then I should be able to take a Drain Punch from it, though I'm not particularly worried about that. I just feel like that's a nice thing to be able to do. Yeah, I have a Scarf Bob Hawk here. This is potentially a Lake Game Cleaner, so it's U-Turn, Revelation Dance, Hurricane, and Icy Wind. It's ORICORIO Sensu variant, so Revelation Dance is a nice ghost move. Hurricane's pretty strong. U-Turn and Icy Wind decent as well. I feel like I can late game with Revelation Dance somewhat reliably against this team because they're only ghost resistant to Zarude. Obviously, it's weak to both Flying and U-Turn, as well as Icy Wind, but probably that's really just for Gliscor. And maybe Speed Control in a bizarre situation. So then we got Tony Abbott here, Scald, Rapid Spin, Ice Beam, and Psychic. Ice Beam is obviously for the Gliscor. Rapid Spin for removal. I have the boots on it. This is just try to remove webs if they do come. And honestly, Scald, like Ice Beam also hits Zarude, and then Scald Psychic is pretty decent coverage against this team. I mean, Vaporeon is obviously going to take it fairly well if it does come, but I feel like I'm not too scared of it. I then have Witch Support as well as like my main physically defensive, like it's an unaware set with a Moonblast, Ice Beam obviously once again for the Gliscor, and then Moonblast is my main damage dealing. It can, it's my main check to make a Mewtwo X. But honestly, Moonblast is fairly decent against this team. Like there was this like Klefki, Gengar, Torracat. I'm not expecting Torracat to come, and any chip on Klefki is appreciated. Then I have Jump Curtain. This is Stub Recover, Judgment, and Ice Beam. Ice Beam is once again for Gliscor. I'm very scared of Gliscor. Gliscor. But Ice Beam does some like okay damage to Slurpuff. It's not great, but it does okay damage to it. And really, any damage on Klefki is usable, especially if I somehow get Freeze. Not really trying to play around that, but that's cool. But then outside of Slurpuff and Klefki, everything else does not take Judgment very well at all. So that's pretty cool. So then, like a Stub and Recover can actually stop on a disturbingly large amount of things. And then I have Julia Gillard, which is actually just meant to try and set up a lead. It's got Lumberry, it's got Roost to try and like set up against whatever they try to lead. Hopefully like a Stealth Rock, Blast Rock, something, I don't know. Fire Dance and Bug Buzz covers for everything except for Torracat, which I don't expect to come. So hopefully that should be good, you know. I'm excited to see the debut of the Prime Ministers. Yeah, it should be fun enough. I'll let my opponent know. hope you guys are enjoying the origami beats in the background. Okay, my opponent is also recording their intro. That's fun. I'll be excited to see their side of the battle. I always in terms of things that I'm fairly excited about, the Victoria 3 announcement's up, and that's pretty fun. I've been doing a good bit of Victoria 2 recently. I was playing some earlier today. It has the it's pretty fun. It's pretty enjoyable. I was playing as Denmark. Let me tell my opponent my showdown name. I think other people who record must be doing on like PCs with multiple computers, because like they don't seem to have like phone autocorrect going off like I do when I'm messaging while I'm recording. No, I'm actually really excited to bring ORICORIO out. I really wanted to fit Mouse on this team. I would have liked to fit Skarmory, but it's not very good. And I really also wanted to try and fit Drapion, but I wasn't able to fit them on this team in terms of thing. Like Terrakion, I feel like is not great here. Heliolisk doesn't really do a whole lot. They have like an okay matchup into normal, which is generally like a death knell for Heliolisk. I didn't really need the speed control necessarily, because it doesn't have great speed control in this matchup. Whoa! They sent the message, sent them the challenge. Let's hope they accept. In terms of predictions, I only expect one of Klefki or Slurpoff. Yeah, Slurpoff obviously, if it is a belly drum set, should not be like, or even like a Calmine set, should not be too much of a problem for Clefable. Gengar, I feel kind of spooked about because I didn't bring the Drapion thing, but it might be a Scarf if it comes. Alright, here we go. Did I put a timer on briefly? They did bring Torracat. Mewtwo friend. Okay, they did bring Torracat. Alarm, they brought Torracat. Okay. I mean, I was more confident in them not bringing Marshtomp than I was in them not bringing Torracat. They did bring Gliscor, they did not bring Slurpuff, they did bring Klefki, they did bring Vaporeon. They didn't bring something I was scared of. They didn't bring Zarude. Why was I scared of Zarude? I don't remember. No Slurpuff is good. They did bring Gliscor, of course. They did bring Zeraora. No Gengar. No Gengar is good. No Gengar is good to see. No Drodigan is nice. They didn't bring either of their webbers, so Rapid Spin is really just for spikes and whatever. This is like a decent switch in to Klefki always, which is cool. I still think I kind of want to leave Volcarona, even though they do have Torracat, because I don't know if it necessarily is a Volcarona answer. I mean, I assume it takes the hits relatively well, due to its like natural resistance and the fact that it's got a yell, right? I'm pretty sure it doesn't learn Slash, Learn, Torracat. No, it's not Learn. I'm looking for Slash move search, Torracat, Rock. It doesn't learn a Rock move. It doesn't learn a Water move. It doesn't learn a Flying move. It does learn Acrobatics. I don't think I'm super scared about that specifically. Volcarona is only weak to those three types, right? Unless I'm forgetting something? No, I'm not. I do think I still leave Volcarona then. This probably is a Rock move. I can always go Clef for Water. I was talking to my friend Konosuke when we were prepping, and he's like, they're never going to lead Mewtwo. And then they led Mewtwo. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Why did they leave Mewtwo? I assume Mewtwo has a rock move to cover for Julia Gillard. But, you know, good old Scoff with them. With the hands, exactly the same way as Scoff with them. You know, very, please don't kill me, Mr. Mewtwo, sir. I got told by a few people that I was somewhat weak to Mewtwo in my prep. Sorry, in my draft, so. Mega Mewtwo X specifically in my draft, so. That's interesting. I really did not expect them to lead Mewtwo. Of all Pokemon, I literally thought any of their other 5 Pokemon were more likely to lead than Mewtwo. I wish I'd have led, like, Dialga. I don't know. Any chip on this is good, because it means it's going to be in range of ORICORIO Sensei. Because ORICORIO does a good amount of damage. Now, they're also going to have a little bit of bulk at the very least, because they'd be speed creeping me, but like, 75 to 89, very solid. Rock Slide. So I could just chuck a Wish Up, or I could double, or I could Moonblast. I'm gonna click Moonblast, because I think the worst thing they can go into is either Torracat, and I get some information about how defensive it is. If they stay in, that's fine. I don't die to any move. Slash Move Search. Mewtwo. Steel. It does learn Iron Tail. Oh my god, it learns Iron Tail. It learns Poison Jab. Okay, cool. I don't think I should die to either of those. I might die to Iron Tail, but I feel like Iron Tail is some very interesting prep to bring. I was feeling like Mewtwo had like no move slots in this game, so. Yeah, if I force in the Klefki, I at least get some information on it. If Gliscor comes in, I can Ice Beam it. Moonblast is just decent chip into like anything. Like if Torracat comes in, I get information on it. I'd be very interested to know what the Torracat spread is. But yeah, I was expecting Rock Slide or Stone Edge on the Mega Mewtwo X for sure. Feeling a little bit panicked right now. This is a very spooky Mewtwo X sort of lead. Yeah, I mean, I'll like trade Clefable for 50%. 50%. That's a very bulky Mewtwo. Or, I mean, how much bulk does it need to only take that much? Like 53. I think it rounds up at 53.4. So I need at least like 116 HP or something. That's a lot of bulk. They're not out recovering me, so I'm not sure why they click recover there. Unless they expected me to go for like a different move to an attack. I mean, I'm not even like dead. So I can just go start me for sure. I mean, I've got boots. No, I have leftovers. Anyway. Rapid Spin is free. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm literally... Okay, never mind. Like, I mean, the reason I brought Starmie with Natural Cure is specifically to try and switch into Klefki. I was hoping not to get parried in that turn, so I could get a spin off. But, yeah, doesn't always happen like that. Oh no, that's really bad actually. That's quite annoying. It's quite difficult to deal with. Oof. Not getting either spin off is quite frustrating. I think I have to like risk losing Starmie here to go for the spin, because I don't think they got a Plasma Fist, right? I've got a lot of potential switch-ins. What is this Volcarona 10 please? Okay, Volcarona's never KO'd. Never OHKO'd at least. Okay, they went for the knock and it KO'd, which means that they're item boosted. Are they life orb or are they choice? They're choice banded. Or they might just be like expert battle. Well, they could be. Can they be adamant? I don't think they can be adamant. I mean, I go Arceus for sure, and I click sell. If they're not adamant, I'm sorry, if they're not item boosted, then I'm very confused about that card. And since they're not life orb, I assume that means that they're banded, but they might be expert belt. In which case, I can still get a sub off, even if they're belt. Yeah, I can still get a sub off even if they're belt. That's really fucking annoying. Okay, what the fuck? So they're expert belt with toxic? Or they're adamant? That's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that is fucking bad. I'm just gonna go hard. Volcarona here. Just straight up fiery dance. They don't, like, answer fiery dance particularly well. I mean, if this is staying in, I'm just gonna clear dance on it. I assume that they switch out here, and presumably. Okay, well that I regret, but it's fine because it's fine. I am so fucking sick of getting paralyzed from every time. In all honesty, you hate. I hate that I am getting hexed. I hate that I'm getting hexed as well. Honestly, I would much prefer to still have a Starmie and not have this thing on. This is so fucking annoying. Like, if I got these extra 2 spins up, like dances up, I was in a much better position right now. But I'm in a really bad position right now. I wish I'd gone for a fire dance again. Because obviously they're not staying. I genuinely am so, like, okay. I just, like, I'm put very heavily on the back foot in this game for no reason that I feel like I could really control. I shouldn't have gone for that there. That was a very bad play, I think. I'm never faster with another +1, so. Can I not get paralyzed this time? Okay, cool. I didn't, and that crit did not matter. I am +2 per time. Very glad I didn't want Fire Blast, otherwise I can guarantee I would have missed it. I mean, obviously, yeah, this just, like, goes for Poison Jab. And I am Flame Body, though, so I might get it. I'm not Boots, so I'm dead, because my spinner died. Yeah, I have to go for the Fire Dance. Can I get the Flame Body? No. The answer to that's no. So. Klefki's still around as well. That's really annoying. Like, I clicked that Fiery Dance, right? You guys all saw that I clicked the Fiery Dance, and that would have been a dead Klefki. I clicked the Quiver Dance the turn after, and I didn't get it out. This is Rock Slide, Poison Jab, Recover, Drain Punch. It's interesting. God, I wish I were on defog in the last slot. I mean, if they choke and stay in here, obviously that's really good for me. If they go into Klefki, chip on that is alright, though I don't have my Klefki answer anymore. Which will stall me, because it's just gone. I don't actually, like, have any, like, my win condition at this point is, okay, value. So the problem is absolutely Klefki at this point. And Vaporeon. Vaporeon is a problem, and Klefki is a problem. That must be Expert Belt on that Zeraora, and I don't even think, I think that there's probably a roll on my Starmie. But I just want to check that. Yeah, Expert Belt is a roll. And if they're not expert belt and they're just adamant, because then it's a roll in my favor. And like the several like powers are like, oh my god. How do I even beat this? What is my like win condition? Like how do I break Vaporeon? I don't think I can break Vaporeon at this point. What's my Pokemon here? I have Ballhawking. Oh god, I think Hurricane hexing this Vaporeon is my win condition. I don't have like setup anymore, which is quite bad. Okay, I have to sack off with them here. Bit late for the Go Electric. I could have used the well-wishing before the parrots. Oh my god, are they gonna go into fucking Klefki here? Because I will cry if I let the Klefki get the thing up. No, I can't stop the Klefki getting a thing up because they can always flip turn into Klefki. If they have flip turn, right? What I would always click here is flip turn and then just go into Klefki and get the wish into Klefki. Because you're always going to be slower than me. Yeah, that'd be really strong. I don't know, I probably didn't need to go hard golf. Yeah, okay, they went hard Klefki. That just makes me sad. Especially if this flash cannon to it gears. If it doesn't, then it's whatever. Oh my fucking god! Never mind, 0% chance of defeating this team. You know, 0% chance. Yeah, I mean, that flash cannon never KO'd. I've lost the game so heavily at this point. I'm gonna click Draco, expecting them to go Vaporeon. Or do I double expect them to go Vaporeon? No, I probably still have the flash cannon. This is quite frustrating, in all honesty. I mean, that's a survive. I mean, you draw off Klefki. Like, you draw off Klefki because you want to spam T-Wave, right? Like, that's what it does here. It puts up spikes and spams T-Wave. That's the mon. It's the mon you drafted. I think at this point, even if I get parried, ORICORIO is probably still the fastest mon around. I'm just really not sure how I break Vaporeon. Yeah, I don't think I can break Vaporeon anymore. What is Klefki's base HP? Oh, it's way less. Yeah, 57. Yeah, it was always getting back to full even if I flash cannon there, so Rox at least got me something out at this time. What other wrong plays did I make? I didn't have a switch in to Zero Aura there. Like, we could have gone hard Arceus. I guess that technically is fine. It just would have been weaker than it is now. Yeah, cool. I just have to play for differential. Like I don't think I have a way to win from here. Actually, I guess I should have gone for the Judgment there, because Judgment crit was probably my win condition. It's like 18%. I assume they protect to avoid crit. Actually, even a Judgment there was fine. I should have gone for Judgment there 100% of the time. Even if they stayed in, I still could Ice Beam the next turn. Because that Okos. I think. I'm assuming that based on nothing, actually. I probably shouldn't be assuming that. Okay, the win condition is Hurricane Confusion into Confusion. No! Oh, that's so sad. I tried. The yellow color is not with me, my friends. I'm sorry, the confusion. It doesn't have a color. I tried. The small tweety birds that float around the head, they're not with me. I mean, my win condition obviously is if they get parried on the protector, whatever they go for here. Oh, sorry, they get confused. And then I just like keep hitting them. Like that's my win condition. This doesn't peak fly sculpt, by the way, like at all. Okay, do I hit this? Nope. I don't have any information, so I can't say whether that meant anything. I mean, I always have to go Arceus on this, so. I can devote Hawk and just like confuse with Hurricane. It's fine. Can I confuse this mob with Hurricane? Okay, so information we got on that from this is like the Torracat is a Pokemon. I don't really know what it does. Like I genuinely. Torracat is gonna need Eviolite and no bulk. Cool. Okay, they went hard potting shot there. I don't even think that is advantage to them. Alright, I died at this next. Oh, dude, if I had like gotten a better roll on that crunch or something, it's possible I even like survived that there. I can't stop this from getting thing. Like, the crit doesn't even KO from here, and like that is like my win condition. I guess my win condition is Ice Beam Freeze. That just feels way too scummy to go for. Okay, they went for Flip Turn there. That's interesting. I don't think that really gets them anything. I mean, Hurricane did 56.8. Oh, it's Revelation Dance. Okay, no, they do have bulk. Is the bulk just max HP? They took 56, so it might just be max HP. I'm just gonna Revelation Dance here. Okay, I get better information, right? We've got more than just max HP, because they took 45. Technically, I guess I should have gone for Hurricane, regardless. How many recovers do I have? 30. I mean, even if I got the spin-off, right? I mean, for one thing, if I got the spin-off, I would have just gone Tiago on the Zero Aura, and there would have been a very different situation to be in, because I wouldn't have had the spike up, and the spike is putting me in a bad position versus close combat, especially if it is Expert Belt. But like, I don't know, man. There's a whole lot to be said, I think. So I can choose between staying in here and going for a crit, or switching. I guess I always Revelation Dance here initially, like if I crit, it's good, and even if I don't crit, I want to have control this turn. To just like get a recover off relatively low pressure with Arceus. I'm not sure why they didn't flip turn into the Klefki previously. Can I like realistically win? I'm trying to figure out about what positioning change I need to enact to be able to win from this position. I mean, I don't think it's possible for them to get a wish into Torracat anymore, so it's just a question of like how do I beat the Gliscor and how do I beat the Vaporeon? Obviously I have to keep levering my recovers. They're very important here. I wish I hadn't gone for the sub when I did, because I got nothing out of it. If I'd even just gone for the Ice Beam, it would have been like something with Klefki. Chance to freeze. But I didn't. I really wish I had Judgment into that Gliscor. It would have been a very different position. It probably is just adamant and big on the roll. It's quite unfortunate. Like, how do I like adapt in future? Just don't get parried. Is there like a genuine thing I can say that I should have done besides just don't get parried? And like poisoned with a clefable, because that was also pretty bad. It meant that they had a positioning advantage. Wait, what? Wait, what? Isn't this heavily in your favor? They had 10 wishes, I guess. Is my win condition just like stalling out their wishes? They have literally one way of winning. Is it not just continuing to stall me out? I mean, if Arceus somehow wins despite like doing nothing this entire game, I'll be very happy. Oh, that's right. This already got its toxic orb off. I mean, do I ever Ice Beam this straight up? Or... I think I do have to do it. Okay, do I get the freeze? I do not get the freeze. I always have to go Sense or ORICORIO on this turn. I mean, I feel very, very significantly disadvantaged. I'm really not sure what it is. Okay, I didn't get the fuck. I mean, they're using their PP pretty well, right? They haven't been taking any damage. They've just been forcing me to burn recovers, and then that Ice Beam zone. Like, I just need to freeze. I mean, I do have Icy Wind here, right? I don't know if this has a move to hit me. Okay. Well, that's bad. Sure. I feel like I just lose this turn. Like, I just lost this turn, right? Like, I've lost the game this turn. Okay, they stayed in, they flip turned into Torricat. I'm just gonna have to burn another recover here, I think. They're down to 9 wishes, but I'm only on 11 recovers, and I'm gonna be down to 10. I don't take another flip turn. Ever. Because of the poison. I'd be at 10%. And flip turn does 4, so. Did they stay in? No, okay. I mean, I probably would have tried to punish my play by attacking if I was them. But that's up to them. I just need to crit once, it's fine. $18 and plus 24 is 42%. It's 85 minus 42. I shouldn't open this one. I'm gonna close it. God, I don't feel like I don't understand how my opponent's like, I only have 1 win condition. I feel like I've lost this game. Like, I'm really not sure what I'm missing here. Apparently I'm missing something, but I'm really not sure what it is. No, I have to go ORICORIO here. Okay, they did flip turn, so I should have Judgment it. I'm gonna Revelation Dance on this turn for sure. I mean, if they crunch here, then the game's over for sure. Yeah, okay, GG. I think I can still force a KO. I mean, I feel like the game was very much over unless I hacked, right? Okay, I forced differential, that's fine. If I crit this, I get differential as well. Nah, I crit. GG. Because the more I switch, the more I switch, the more they're favored. I had a chance. I mean, I had a chance, but it was low. I needed needed a lot of great predicts. I only had 10 recovers. Every time I waste a wish, I burn a recover, and any time I don't go into anytime I take a flip turn, I burn one. They had 11 and I had 15. Then they had 9 and I had 10. I had to very heavily outplay my own. I was put really far in the back by not getting the attacks into Klecky. I had gone for the dance again on the first power. Fire dance. And if Klecky was gone, I was in a very strong position, I think. And not getting the first spin off meant I couldn't go into Zero Aura, Dialga on Zero Aura, which was unfortunate. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, less hacks game. Hopefully, just a game that I played better. I feel like I probably could have played that better. There were definitely decisions that I could have made that would have gone differently. I probably should have preserved the Starmie. I'm really not sure what that setup was. I think it might have just been Adamant, and I completely forgot that they could run Adamant. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week.